It's on the way. Aries, what up, doe? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Aries, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a first house where our rising sits in our chart. Time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here and leave the rest for someone else. Oh, should have grabbed my other lighter. And these readings are timeless, family. So whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align. Aries gang, tapping into your energy today. I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with our Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy, family. This feels amazing here. Got a lot of abundance coming through for you. I see my Aries ascending, releasing, healing, and we'll run through these cards, but I'm being drawn to this Kali card here from the Kali Oracle. I'm being guided to read this before we even jump into this. It's the Anahata Kali card. It says, your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what is taking place in your life. Your heart wisdom and empowerment is growing, and soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something significant to your soul's journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love in your life and let your heart be at peace as it guides you onward. That's exactly what this feels like. The first two cards to come through for you, Aries: abundance and source. We have release, destruction, separate, harmony, gifts on the bottom, and then the three light keepers of the light oracle cards that came through is this Isis card, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused, very much like the magician card in the tarot. Then we have Cernanos, life force, express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. I just see your sacral being lit up, Aries, your creativity, your sexual energy. And I do believe one of the other signs just got this card recently as well. I think maybe it was some of our earth signs, earth or water. So if you have that in your chart, it feels like the collective really is going through an activation of their sacral chakra, a lot of heart chakra energy as well. And actually, as I say that, I'm noticing all of the green in this card as well. So raising that energy into our higher energy centers to create, to open up to abundance. And then we have this yellow as well, solar plexus, right? So we also have this blue, throat chakra. It feels like, Aries, you're creating a new life. It feels like you're stepping into your power and creating abundance. I'm seeing for some of you, you're creating multiple sources of income or multiple streams of income. But overall, this abundance here, it feels like this is overall in your reality, in life. Because the bottom of the the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck as well, we have Ganesh, which is the card of abundance as well, and the card of blockages being removed. But also, on a more spiritual, esoteric level, Ganesh sits down in our root chakra and moves up to clear the blockages for our Shakti energy, our Kundalini energy, our Shakti energy, to start moving upward toward our heart, toward our crown chakra, toward union with the divine. So it feels like a lot of you are doing some spiritual work at this time as well, especially with Ganesh coming through. Like, yo, Aries family, we're clearing these blockages, we're knocking things out the way in order to open you up to this abundance. And it's like release, destruction, separate. This is you releasing. This is you healing from the past, from anything that's, making you feel separate from your reality and from the divine, or things being destroyed that are no longer serving our highest good, right? And we've been talking about that, especially toward the end of that Pluto and Capricorn transit. It's like so much being cleared away old relationships, old situations, old thought patterns, old ways of being. And so this feels really good. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing as well. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And especially that being out here with the Isis, really being mindful of where our mind is at this time, because I feel like your thoughts are super magnetic right now, Aries. So this feels like beautiful energy, especially with this beautiful harmony coming through. I feel balance, I feel abundance, I feel love, I feel healing, I feel ascension, and these beautiful gifts raining down on my Aries, right? I'm also seeing that some of you through these shadows have found those hidden jewels, those diamonds in the rough, so to speak. So let's pray, family. I'm going to pray. Feel free to join me, and then we'll dive into this message. Page of Pence on the bottom of the tarot. Let's see what we have over here. We're going to start with the double major. Yeah, the Tower there on the bottom. So a lot being cleared in order to open up for this abundance. So let's get it. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Aries family today for their highest good. Anything Aries needs to hear, anything Aries needs to know, any messages that will bring the fam clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Aries, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Aries align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Aries align with divine will will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om, Amen, Ashe. Holy Spirit, what is the message for Aries today? What's the theme of today's message for Aries? And so as I connected, the reason I said what I said, I'm just now thinking about it. It's on its way is because an Amazon truck passed, or van rather, truck van passed as soon as I connected. Now we have a beep out there for confirmation. Some type of blessing is on its way, Aries. Maybe some of you are getting a raise. Maybe some of you are coming into contact, connection, union with a divine counterpart, because I am seeing it's almost like everything you have been through, especially with this theme out here. We have the Fool. UPS, you're getting something. Something's on its way to you. And it might be amazing. We have the Fool coming out as your theme today, but this is the alternate version. So if you see the Fool has actually fallen off the cliff, he stepped off, and it feels like through the Tower moments, right? These kind of pushed us over that edge, out of that cycle, into this brand new world. And here we are, right? This is the very, very beginning of a new journey for you, Aries. And with the Leo energy coming through, we do have your energy, Aries energy, with the Fool, first sign of the zodiac, first card of the tarot, first major beginning of this journey. And we have the Strength card here as well, which, like I said, is Leo energy. Maybe some of you have significant or prominent Leo placements, fifth house placements in your birth chart. But this, what I'm hearing from this is having the courage to step into life. And I feel like your trials and tribulations kind of pushed you into that energy where you had to be strong. You had to have courage. You really had to tap into your heart space and move into something new, something better. So again, bringing us back to this Anahata, right? That is the heart chakra, strength. Leo, the sun, heart chakra, right? It says your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place in your life. Your heart wisdom and empowerment is growing, and soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something significant to your soul's journey. So trust in the invisible workings of divine love in your life, and let your heart be at peace as it guides you onward. Bottom of the deck, there we are with our heart at peace. Temperance energy. This is an energy of transmutation and alchemy, family. This is you taking all of what you've been through and turning that lead into gold here, turning this into this new world. And I still feel like, again, You're releasing, you're shedding, you're separating from things that are no longer serving you, people that are no longer serving you, thought patterns that are no longer serving you, habits, etc., that are no longer serving you. And you are coming into harmony not only with your own higher self, but with this beautiful new world. And when I say that, I mean it. We have the Page of Pence on the bottom of the deck, and here we are with this offer, this new beginning. And I feel like, Aries, this is a time where you're finding your footing, where you are rooting down into this new energy. And it's like, what is next? Because it feels like there's limitless possibility here. So let's jump into the heart of Aries situation. This is going to be your overall energy, and then we'll look into what energies are crossing you right now. So what do we have at the heart of Aries situation, please? What's going on with Aries, please, Spirit? Thank you. Beautiful. Wow. Two majors out here. We have Gemini energy twice. Somebody got Gemini in their chart. Somebody messing with a Gemini. We have the Magician, the Lovers. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are starting to see the results of your perseverance and hard work. The Nine of Pentacles to me is harvest time, right? This is where we start seeing the results of our hard work. This is where the blessings start coming in. For some of you, it feels like you are or have manifested a new relationship. For others, this feels like a Kundalini awakening. I'm feeling spiritual blessings raining down. I'm feeling your own connection with the divine deepening in a big way. And when our assemblage point moves, our assemblage point is a point within our energy body that basically determines how we view this reality. Sometimes traumatic events, even things like car accidents or getting hit, getting knocked out, any type of like shake up, sudden energy has the potential to shift our assemblage point. When that happens, it's crazy because it literally feels like we are looking and experiencing life through a completely different lens. This is what I'm feeling for some of my Aries, is that you're going through this spiritual awakening and life is totally different. For others, you've just pushed and persevered through all of your trials and tribulations, and now you're literally in this new world, in this new life, where it's like you see the results, you see the blessings coming in, and it feels like there again is limitless possibility here. There's a lot of opportunity. The bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands, family. So we have this victory here. This is someone who has made it. This is somebody who has overcome the competition. This is somebody who has made it through the trials and tribulations, the turbulence, the competition. This is somebody riding victoriously after strife, after the fight, right? And so I see my Aries looking beautiful here. Beautiful energy for you, Aries. And again, so we have the Fool, now we have the Magician, the very first two cards. What are we going to create? Isis, Magician. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Hold that vision. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So what is the challenge for Aries right now? You guys, this feels absolutely amazing. What's crossing Aries? Yeah, it does seem like some type of relationship. This could be a past relationship, or there's a little bit of turbulence within a relationship close to you. Again, we have the Strength card, so this could be possibly with a Leo. And I just want to say overall, the energy that's crossing you right now seems to be matters of the heart. So whether it is a romantic relationship, whether it's a current relationship, a past relationship, whether it's a relationship with family or friends or co-workers or somebody close to you, it seems that, Aries, you're in the process of shifting timelines, shifting your focus, shifting realities. And what is this, Spirit? You could have dealt with somebody that was really immature or doing something just straight stupid or even shady. And I'm sure all of you, I'm sure it resonates differently for everyone, but we have this devil energy coming through. So it's like some type of devil energy showing up here in your new world. So like I said, whether here you are in this new chapter and somebody just come into your reality and there's this kind of hidden element of devil moon energy, fear, shadiness, toxicity. Some type, for some of you, it has to do with attachment style or something like that. Or whether it's that, it's this new thing, or you're stepping into this new world and you're starting to see the results of all of your hard work and perseverance. And all of a sudden on your heart or in your emotional space comes this old situation, these memories, these past situations. So whether it's physical or it's more energetic, it feels like some type of devil energy, some type of darkness is trying to creep in and overshadow this bright light that is coming into your reality at this time. Damn, what is this, Spirit? Yeah, for some of you, it's very internal. It's about what action to take here. For some of you, this is a new relationship and you've been alone for a really long time, but you're overthinking what action to take. So there is something about manifesting this relationship, or you did manifest this relationship, but it's turning out to be not what you thought. You know, with the strength coming out like that, this could even have to possibly do something, have to do with something like matters of the ego as well, or pride, or even things like anger, or just trying to figure out why this strength card is out here like this. Strength in the Fool coming out in your heart of your situation. It came out as your theme as well. Having the courage to take this move into new, to release the old, to set yourself free from this old energy. It feels like the divine's handing you this beautiful opportunity right now, Aries, to move in a new direction, a new relationship, a new something. So let's see what we have. It feels like this is it's manifesting in many different ways for Aries. What is incoming for Aries, please, Spirit? 222-212. Judgment. Yeah, the past. This is about letting go of the past from your emotional space. Focusing on you. It's almost like once we shift our energy from the past to the here and now, to the love that we do have here and now, this shift happens because there's a betrayal. There's a betrayal, or there is some BS that you've been through in the past here with the Judgment. This is a deep spiritual awakening and a release of that energy. It's like Judgment is kind of like the karmic fruition of events that have happened from the past, and it feels like all of that, what you've been through, created this change, this shift. Incoming though, Tower. Yeah, wow, you guys, this is about releasing the past, separating from the past, someone from the past, emotions from the past, a story about your past. What is this incoming for Aries? 8 of Wands, 8 of Pence. I like to see that. We're moving forward. We're focused on us. Hanged Man in reverse. A lot of signs have been getting that. Hanged Man in reverse with the 6 of Swords. So it's like we're getting unstuck. We're leaving this energy. We are being divinely guided away from this energy, away from the betrayal, away from those people, away from those emotions, away from that story. The vision I've been getting for the collective, Aries, has been, we're taking this book, we're closing it, we're done with this book, we're throwing that thing in the fire, and we're opening up a new book, blank pages. We don't want to bring any of those old characters in here. We want something new, we want something fresh. We're taking that story, taking the lessons learned, integrating them, and writing a new story from a new perspective, with new characters, with a new timeline, with new stories, right? So there's something here about moving on from the past. There's something here about how much you've grown and how far you've came because of what you've been through. So maybe some of you are letting go of the story about how dirty the past person did you, and really realizing, like experientially, not just intellectually, really realizing like, man, this person made me so much more aware. They forced me to step into my power. They forced me to speak my truth. That situation forced me to live my truth, or really, you know what I'm saying, kind of take my power back. And now here I am. And these blessings are coming in, and all of my hard work is starting to pay off. So it just feels like this release of past energies, a release of everything but the enlightenment that you've gained through them, right? 10 of Pence, you're creating your legacy here. What is the advice for Aries? 6 of Pence, 10 of Pence. So it's like pulling. So here we are. 6 of Pentacles is about energy, where we're putting our energy, what's taking our energy and our focus. Anything that's blocking this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, you're taking your energy away from it. There's past relationships, past people, past situations, even your past stories that you're pulling your energy from. You're no longer feeding that timeline. You're no longer feeding it, not even energetically, not even with your words. And you're pulling that energy and putting it, aiming it, focusing it toward this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, toward your legacy, toward your happiness, toward this beautiful victory that you have here. So somebody's really, really having trouble letting go of the past, and that's where you're at. I see that happening. I see the release. I see a deeper awakening, and your advice really being to pour into what it is you're creating, because there is this opportunity here. This is about forward movement. It's not the fastest movement, but it is forward. The steps are sure. They're solid. They're stable. They're clear, right? So there's also something about you focusing your energy, like laser focusing your energy toward what your manifestations are, or what you'd like to manifest. And it feels like with the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, you're getting these downloads from beyond the veil. It's like you have this direct connection right now, Aries, to the unseen, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and you're getting these downloads, these ideas, this clarity, and Spirit's really saying to move from that space, because you are being guided, again, 6 of Swords, into this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy. So it really feels like Aries between worlds in a big way. I see you're fully in this new chapter, but I'm also seeing that some of the old is still here in some capacity, whether, like I said, it's physical or it's just energetic, emotional, spiritual stuff. This is where we're at. So there seems to be this emphasis on taking the cup, taking the offer, taking the pentacle, taking the opportunity, and making something out of it, rather than kind of, this 4 of Cups can manifest in many different ways and can resonate differently, but like this little divine piece of popcorn, I see this as the hand of the divine reaching into our reality with a cup, with an offer that could be very fulfilling. He's got his arms crossed though, and he doesn't want anything to do with this cup because of the 3 cups here. Whatever, they're empty, they're spilled. He wanted those cups. He's remembering the good old times with those cups, but they're empty now, right? And so there's this thing about living in the past. And in truth, the past or the future are an illusion. They exist nowhere but in our mind. So there's something about this moment right here having so much potential for blessings, for gifts, for abundance. Also, being grateful for the abundance that you do have here in the moment can completely shift your frequency as well, and make you a magnet for more abundance and more things to be grateful for, right? Some of you, once this old relationship energy is cleared, there's this wish fulfillment energy coming. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. In between that, we have Death in the Tower. So 9 of Swords. So it's like something that brought you a lot of stress. Maybe ending this relationship brings you a lot of stress. or making the decision to leave this situation behind makes you super stressed. You're scared to make that decision, but ultimately 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, that is the energy of release and you shall receive. And the 8 of Cups is never easy energy, right? We have 8 cups. We have so much emotion invested into this person or this situation or this project, and we're being guided to move in this direction, but we're like, yeah, but we have so much tied up there. How would I even do that? And as soon as we do make that decision, we get hit with these blessings, and it's like, oh, you're basically, to put it in simple terms, you're clearing energy out of your aura. You're making space in your aura for new things to fill that space. These 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, this abundance, these gifts, these blessings. So it really does feel amazing here, Aries, and I feel like it's been a long time coming. I feel like these are well-deserved blessings. So much trying to hold you down, hold you back. All of the demons that you fought, all of the trials and tribulations, fighting that good fight, literally, Aries, the warriors of the zodiac. And here you are. This is like getting your reward for everything you've been through. You've won the war, or you've won the battle at least, right? So let's grab some oracle cards. And as we're doing this, I want to thank all of my Aries family for being in this space with us. Thank you for showing up, showing out, showing love like y'all do. I appreciate you. Clear this space a little bit and we'll grab these oracle cards. We're going to start with one of these Shaman's Dream. Spirit, what's the message for Aries? 222 again, you guys. Second time I've seen 222. Third time technically, since I've started your reading. And I also saw 212. You guys may be seeing 222. If you are, definitely drop it down in the comments and let us know what it means to you. What do you feel when you see that number? What does it mean? Because it really does. To me, 222's temperance, right? It's balance, it's transmutation, it's duality. It's also about, to me, loving self, coming into union with the self, taking it easy, taking care of yourself, it's patience, right? Patience is a virtue. What's the message for Aries, please, Spirit? Metox. You guys got all of this in-between worlds energy, ancestral wisdom. Some of you guys are breaking an ancestral curse. Maybe some of you are actually dealing with family. That's the situation that's still like here, that it's been hard to deal with. I don't feel like that's for everyone. For a lot of my Aries, I feel this energy of like romantic relationships and past situations coming through. And for some of my Aries, I'm even feeling like this is nothing even physical. This is an old story. So for instance, some of us, are so conditioned to identify and so deeply identified with our stories, with our traumas, the abuse that we experienced as a child, that as soon as we meet somebody, they're like, hey, who are you? You're like, oh, I was abused as a child or whatever, right? Because we have identified, we're taking what we've been through as who we are, and that all of our story. And this is so crazy because this has been a message coming through for the collective. Like, if you can picture yourself as a white ball of energy, that's your aura. All of our stories, all of our emotions, our thoughts, all of these things occupy space within this ball of energy. And all of these things, every story that we are identified with, is an energy, a ball of energy within our aura that's emitting its own frequency, which is affecting our overall frequency. And that frequency that we are emitting is in direct correlation with the reality that we experience as our day-to-day physical reality. And so if that story is just chilling in our aura, and that's what we continue to tell, and that spell that we continue to cast over our life, that is what we're going to continue to experience to some degree, right? And so it really feels like a clearing, whether that's how it's resonating for you or not. The person who always attracts narcissists, or everybody that I come into contact with does me dirty. We need to stop telling these old stories, right? And we need to cast new spells upon our lives, positive affirmations, and things of that nature, mantras, sacred syllables, to shift that frequency so we are open to receive, so we are pulling this abundance and this love into our lives. But also, it's another way that we love ourselves. We love ourselves. We realize that everything that we've been through has made us, right? And that we chose to experience it, to evolve, to ascend, to transcend these things. Metox is all about that self-love, taking care, repairing body, mind, and spirit. Take a salt bath. Aries, take a walk out in nature. Go sit by the water. Do some breath work. Do some Kundalini yoga. Do a day of fasting, right? Diet's coming through as well. But see, we have forgiveness and the vanishing mirror. Repairing the veil and the vanishing mirror. The mirror is the mind, the ego sublimation, that person we think we are, being destroyed, and realizing that we are eternal, the witness, the spirit that has been experiencing but untouched by everything we've been through. So in truth, when we're saying this was done to me, or that was done to me, in truth, nothing has ever been done to us ever. We are not physical beings, maybe to this body and this name, right? So, and I could keep going, right? But it's like, this is a renewal. This is a true renewal. This is a real spiritual awakening. And there is a difference between an awakening and a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is an experiential, through experience, realization that you are that. I am that I am. An awakening, and a lot of people get it confused. An awakening is not the same thing as a spiritual awakening. A conscious awakening is like, oh yeah, we're in the matrix. Okay. Spirit's like, all right, let's go. So we're going to read this 58 here. We also have in the hand, the universe is your partner. Many masks and the authentic self. You guys, I'm telling you, this feels like an ego death. This feels like a true spiritual awakening here. Wow. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract yourself into zones of safe versus unsafe? Like, this here's okay, but that over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. Before we go any further, feel free to pause it. Check this card out. Let me know what you feel, what you think, what you hear, what you see when you see this card. What downloads do you get? Aries. We are all products of our conditioning, so remember that this is part of the human experience, yet you're not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect, even if it appears ambitious, is still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself, this way you become a servant of the ego. It edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than what you define yourself to be now? Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you truly are. A partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? Something amazing happens when you contemplate your innate relationship with your higher power. How do you engage it? Perhaps You might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you might have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you'll be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you may find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? Can you then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you're safe and secure and do not have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, everything. You've done all you can, so now's the time to rest and recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, strategizing. A hot tea and a good book and a soft blanket are in order, and that goes hand in hand with this detox, this self-care, this slowing down, this temperance, this pause, this Knight of Pentacles, slower moving but forward moving energy nonetheless, as it does feel like you're breaking some type of cycle, and again, very much in between worlds right now. So this may even be feeling like you're in a bit of an initiation right now, Aries, and the message is to not only surrender, but when we do, there are limitless possibilities, and that is perfect confirmation for what has been coming through for you. Right under that, we have Magician's Sword and Radical Acceptance. So accepting the past, focusing on what it is you truly desire, and also focusing really on you and on self-love. That is today's message, Aries. Self-love. Take care of yourself. Pour into yourself. Speak positive affirmations in the mirror. Wink at yourself in the mirror. Love yourself, family. So we're going to grab a Moonology card and then a message from Ma before we tap out. It's the message, please, Spirit. Nothing will come of this situation. Your hard work is paying off. Prosperity lies ahead. Three messages of prosperity. Big Taurus energy. Some of you guys have prominent Taurus energy in your chart. Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. North Node is in your sign right now, Aries. So this is that purpose activation. It feels like the divine is bringing you off into your own world right now to get you ready for these blessings and for this next chapter of your divine path. The answers you need are coming. Coming. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Definitely feel some type of relationship healing or healing in regards to relationships you've experienced. It's the message for Aries. Face your fears. Bavatarini. When momentum's building and you do not know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, Kali brings grace and freedom from negative patterning and stubborn mindsets resistant to change. Now is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it. The storm shall be gentled, and you shall emerge unharmed. And Kalaratri, a process of profound and enduring transformation, is leading you toward a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul's in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but you will emerge renewed and released. You're blessed to experience a new life, quote unquote, within this lifetime. And you guys, because I have for the rest of the signs as well, I have two for you, Aries. It just wouldn't feel right if we didn't. We're going to grab a message from this White Light Oracle. Again, thank you all for being in this space. If you made it this far, then hopefully this message resonated with you and helped in some capacity, or at the very least it was a little bit entertaining for you. Again, I always appreciate your presence, your being in this space with me, with us. So thank you so much, family. Gamma Aurora of Gamma. What do we have? Spirit for Aries. I feel like that is significant. That flipped over but did not come out. We have Lasya of Parvati and this Bath Kal. I want to read this. I feel like we have to read this number 8. 8 may have some significance. I open right up to it. Eshu, complicated explanations. Eschew, complicated explanations as you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. Gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true for your heart. Focus upon and speak from a higher spiritual perspective. All prayers are answered at the perfect time and in the perfect way. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. We're going to read 32. There is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. Parvati is the universal mother in her gentle aspect, although, as with all mothers, her fierce side will emerge if needed to protect her children, which would be Kali, Jay Kali. She's beautiful and benevolent and evokes the qualities of love, connection, creativity, and devotion to a higher purpose. The divine goddess has many names, and Parvati is also known as Jagatambe, the mother of the universe. Her son is Ganesh, which you got as well. Her son is Ganesha, the elephant-headed deity who fosters success in all new ventures, protection from obstacles, and its particular benefit to those who feel drawn to right. Parvati is the mother to all, and her presence is in a reading augurs success on every level, with Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, love, and spiritual enlightenment, and Saraswati, the goddess of music, wisdom, and creativity. Parvati is Tridevi, the sacred triune of feminine nature or triple goddess of Hinduism. Parvati is the divine archetype of the vital, competent, creative, and loving woman. When her oracle appears, there's an opportunity to heal one's mother wounds and one's relationship with the feminine more generally. She helps heal wounded hearts and teaches us how to belong to ourselves just as we are, rather than abandoning ourselves to please others. As Tridevi, when you connect with Parvati, you also connect with Lakshmi and Saraswati, as all three are one. So this oracle also brings comfort for matters to do with material prosperity, love relationships, expressing your voice, and fulfilling your higher purpose. Parvati is the consort and wife of the wild god Shiva. He loves to meditate and has a fierce temper when distracted from his spiritual practice. Wrathful as he can be, he's a protector deity and the destroyer of all evil. Parvati stimulates her husband's passion through her skillful practice of yoga. He's roused from meditation by the powerful energy she generates, and he performs his fierce cosmic dance, Tandava, which brings an end to that which needs to be annihilated so new life can emerge. The vigor of Shiva's dance in our lives can be intense. Parvati's dance, the Lasya, provides balance and calming grace when the soul needs gentleness and comfort. Parvati dances her dance of happiness, leading us along our path without requiring us to continually push ourselves beyond our limits. Her wisdom protects us from breakdown, guiding us into breakthrough. Her oracle indicates that even though we may grow through intense challenges, there's a calming influence which can help us if we're willing to allow for it and be kind to ourselves. When Parvati knows that a more dramatic intervention is the only way to conquer a particular evil in our lives, then she will manifest as the ferocious goddess Kali. One story holds that Kali was so intent on destruction that the fate of the world hung in the balance, so her husband Shiva appeared before her as a crying babe, which instantly evoked her maternal instincts and calmed her back down to her state as Parvati. We can trust that the Divine Mother loves us and responds to what is needed, but also knows how to get things done without being more heavy-handed than necessary. She's genuinely moved by our suffering and will manifest in whatever forms are needed to heal. Her oracle asks you to invoke her and trust that what transpires is for your healing and spiritual fulfillment. Give up the notion that the deepest issues require the most difficult path to heal. Let her Lassia dance of happiness and grace unveil a gentler and more loving way. It's crazy, Aries, because that has definitely been a message for the entire collective coming through. The last few readings that I've done, I feel like have really been urging us to connect with the Divine Mother, and I feel like a lot of folks that connect to my channel in general are being called to do that, or they're doing it anyways. I've noticed a lot of that here, whether you're connecting with, Mother Mary, whether you're connecting with Isis. And I was just saying that in one of yesterday's readings, I think, one of the air signs, where it's like Ma is coming through to get us into this next world, this next chapter at this time. So let's go, family. And with that being said, please pour into yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, family, because this feels big. It feels big. I don't feel like most of the collective has ever experienced abundance or blessings like we are moving into as we step through this portal, and the collective shifts, the earth shifts, the era shifts, and we are moving into this new era. So it's really exciting, and again, it really feels like limitless possibility, family. So let's go. If you've been rocking with me, y'all know what time it is. We're going to take a second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana, the energy that is in the air. We're going to picture that as white or gold light, filling up our body, filling up our aura. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any doubt, any fear, any anger, any sadness, any resentment, any blockages, any lower frequencies, regardless of what they may be. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray, smoke or static, leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that into this light. So first things first, Aries gang, take a deep full breath out, clean and clear your lungs fully, empty them, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze, Mula Bandha. Lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Bam, bam, gang, gang. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits, man. I hope y'all have a blessed, triple blessed rest of y'all day, and I'll catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.